BookShelved, everybody. We are back.
We are back and we are inside and it is 70 degrees outside.
Oh my gosh, it is so nice.
Hence the summer dress and it's still winter, technically.
Yes,
both of us.
we are both very excited and
Arms
you can
are
tell
out.
we've gotten some vitamin D because we're excited.
We're excited.
The seasonal depression is going away.
We're drinking water and Trulies.
Yeah. I always have a Truly on here and I feel like everyone's probably like, this one likes to drink.
I wouldn't say that. It's just I don't like to drink.
Yeah.
I'm just like the polar opposite
Yeah.
of, I don't know, that's like a normal thing.
Yeah.
And it's too warm to drink tea, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just drink some ice water today.
And we got you a cute cup, so.
Cute cup, ice cubes.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't even think about it. I could have got you like a long stem wine glass or
Mm.
something. But
Maybe I'll just
That's
bring some
okay.
like apple juice next time. Put
Yeah.
it in a pint glass and
that's a good idea.
so I can look sophisticated. I'm gonna be dripping condensation on this episode, YouTube. Welcome. Cheers.
Yes. Well, welcome everybody. We are excited about this week's episode. Last week we said it was going to be the review of the book of the month, but we got our weeks a little messed up. So that's not
Yes.
until next week.
Yes, and I think we have like an extra episode this month because our first episode was on Friday, the first.
Yeah.
Where normally it's not going to land on the
Right.
first, so it will be our normal episode. So this is a little freebie, a little free episode for everybody. Yes,
You're
we got
welcome.
got some good stuff. Yeah, you're welcome. You get to see us one more time this month.
Yeah.
Um,
But this week we are going to be fan casting
Yes.
some
oh my
popular
gosh,
romance
I'm
books out
freaking
there.
out. I was doing some research for the last couple of days on this, and I'm like so mad that this isn't real. That they aren't actually going to be in a show with these people because
Yeah.
I'm obsessed and I've been like thinking about them like, and we'll get to it later.
Yeah. I'm excited. I am also nervous because people get so passionate about this stuff and don't come for us, okay?
Yeah,
This is just
our opinion.
ideas, okay?
Yeah.
If they wanted to do it, then
That'd be super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to comment and like add people that have considered making these a show.
Tag all the producers.
Yeah, like please choose these people.
Listen to
Please.
us. We have 60 followers, okay?
We know what we're talking about.
I love it. But first, let's talk about books we are reading. There's not going to be much of an update here.
Not much of an update, especially from you. You have stuff going on. Except you still
Not
haven't finished
much.
your book yet.
I still haven't finished Wildfire. I'm so close to finishing this, you guys. To be fair, I've been very busy this week.
That's true.
Very
You have been
busy.
busy. I'll give you that. That's the only excuse.
I'm still reading Wildfire. I'm listening to an audiobook.
Which audiobook?
I'll pull it up. And then I'm reading the book of the month, which is we'll say it again. It is The Golden Couple.
The Golden
and
Couple.
It is so good so far. I'm halfway through. Danielle's finished it already.
I finished it last night. Oh my god. I could not have predicted how it ended. It was so funny.
Don't say too much.
I'm not going to say anything. My
Okay.
coworker was telling me where he was at in the book today, and he's almost done. He has like 50 pages left, and he was telling me his theories. And so we work at a coffee shop, and we were on the espresso bar together. And he started telling me his theory, and I was like, "Wait, like, let me have my back to you because my face will give away if you're right or not."
Yeah.
So you just tell me, and I'm gonna be like pulling espresso shots over here.
I don't even have theories yet. It's like I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Anyways,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it.
all next week. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to dive
Yeah.
into it. I've already been pulling questions for us to talk about the book. And I kind of think it's going to be a long episode if I'm being fully honest.
Yeah, and I'm really excited because I'm super enjoying the book. I'm hoping to get through a good chunk of it tonight after Leo goes to bed.
Yes.
But
You got
the
this.
audiobook I'm listening to is called The Takedown by Lily Chu.
Let me see the cover.
It's cute.
Oh,
I have more
that's
books by
cute.
her that I've read. I've read one or two from her, and I have another one on my shelf. 2 more on my shelf from her. Oh my god. My husband.
Johan, it is Tuesday. We record on Tuesday.
Yes, he knows better. But yeah, so I'm listening to an audiobook, our book of the month, and still reading Wildfire.
This is like one of the longer books. I feel like you're always like, I read this book and I read that book.
Yeah.
And this book, it's just a little boring though.
Yeah. We've
hard.
talked about it extensively the last 2 episodes,
Yeah.
so
It's so hard.
we'll save you guys.
So
but
hard.
yeah.
I know, like, this is a new, like, we're new here with this whole podcast thing, and so this looks like Amanda's been, like, reading a book for a few weeks. She has been. And that's why I'm just so surprised. For everyone that's like, that's normal. It's in a few weeks. She's reading a book.
Yeah.
This book must be very boring, because...
And I'm so excited to
great
get
with
into
reading.
books that are on my shelf. Like, there's so
Yeah.
many on my shelf right now that I'm just, like, really excited to read.
Has this one been on your shelf for a while, or is it one that you bought because it was a part of the series?
No, it's been on my shelf for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, ever since
So
it came out, basically.
one book out of the way.
Yeah, what do you...
One book down.
Tell us about Court of Mist and Fury, ma'am.
Oh my god. So, when I go from my couch, and then I go to my dining room, and then I go to my bedroom, I've been bringing the book of the month and A Court of Mist and Fury with me. So I've just been packing around these 2 books. I've been reading both of these books on my breaks at work. But I have mostly been reading The Golden Couple. Yeah. So I'm still have a little bit left, but I'm probably on the last... I actually think there's still 100 or 200 pages left, which is crazy because it's only like this much left out of this much that I have to read. And it's so good. I think I'm about to start chapter 50, so I'm almost at chapter 55.
Oh my gosh, you're not even there yet.
No, and I'm like freaking out about it because my whole Instagram page is just like, book girlies know what chapter 55 means. And I'm just like, I want to be a book girly. I want to know what's on chapter 55. So I'm dying. I just got to the part where inevitably there was 1 bed in the inn when there was supposed to be 2, which I wouldn't expect anything less. So
I reread ACOTAR, but I haven't reread Mist and Fury yet. And I need to, because it's been a while. It's been probably like a year or 2 since I've read that.
Yes. It's such a big book, though, to reread when there's so many other books to read. But I know I've been savoring it because I'm going to be sad when it's done with.
But then you have Wings and Ruin, which is my favorite.
I know. Well, I'm sad thinking about the end of the series because also and it's probably just because I'm like always talking about this, but my Instagram feed is just full of people making content that are like, I don't know what to do anymore with my life. After this series is over, I'm just so sad. No book will ever hit this series like it did. But
she has Throne of Glass and Crescent City, which is both fantastic. I'm actually about to start the tandem read of Empire of Dawn and Tower of Dawn and Empire of Storms. So those 2 books in that series you actually read at the same time. You don't have to, but it's highly recommended to do it because they're both during the same time frame. And Tower of Dawn only follows like 1 main character. So to break all that up, they say to read it with Empire of Storms.
One chapter?
A couple chapters.
Do they tell you?
Yeah, there's actually like a thing online that tells you what chapters to read and what.
Okay. You don't just have to guess.
No, but they're like behemoth like books, so it's an undertaking.
I think after I read this series, I'm gonna probably wait a while before I read another big series, just because it's very consuming.
Magnolia Park.
I know. Well, yes, exactly. I will read that series. That one is different. I'm like specifically talking about Throne of Glass.
Oh yeah,
it's Throne of Glass.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Also, didn't Sarah J. Maas write that when she was 16?
Yeah,
that is just crazy, and I just think I need to fully wrap my head around that before I just dive in because.
It's a lot of people's favorite series out of all of hers.
Okay. Is it a little more fantasy-y?
About the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good romance.
Very good.
In there.
Interesting. It's good. It's more YA than than that one, but in a good way. Like it's not YA where you're like, oh, I'm gonna read a children's book.
Okay. Because I know you like YA books, but I'm a little on the fence about them.
I like some of them, but these are good. This is a lot of emotional connection, and there's mentions of like intimacy and stuff. But
that's what makes it weird, though.
But it's so good though, because honestly, I don't like the really smutty stuff. So
it's a good amount.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's all hardcover, right? Where is it?
No.
Oh, it's not hardcover. Oh, okay. I was like, I have to get a whole series of hardcover.
I have the old cover. She came out with new covers for all of them.
Did she or did the publisher?
Publisher. And now the old covers are like $800 for the set.
So you have the old set?
Yeah. Had no idea.
So you're just like...
But I annotated the first 4. So no, and people really like annotated books. I'm not going to sell them. I like them.
Yeah, keep them.
Yeah. But anyways, we should get go because we do have to keep this one not short, but like shorter than 45 minutes.
Yeah, shorter than the last few episodes.
I've got my little one out there with a babysitter because my husband is out of town.
Yes. I know. I feel like celebrity status. We have to get childcare while we. We should cheers. I feel like we should start our episodes like this.
Cheers, my bookshelf.
Yeah, there you go. Cheers. Okay, so
do you want to start or how should we do this? Do you want to do like no? It should be like fan cast one and then fan cast the other one.
Okay, so I fan casted my favorite book, Things We Never Got Over, because obviously I've been wanting this to be a series for a long time. Is it
coming out?
So I've read stuff about it happening, but I haven't heard or read anything like definitively about it.
Yeah.
But when I was doing my research on the fan casting, there was already like a full fan casting page.
I didn't even want to look up fan casting for any of these because I knew it would sway my.
Well, they had like at least 10 people for each of them, and I didn't choose them. There was a couple that were helpful to kind of get a base, and I would be like, oh, and then I would see another one, but I only did that for a couple, but it was nice for like frame of reference of like seeing the like 15 that for example Sloane, there were like 15 people, and so it just gave me like, okay, this is what people are kind of what other people were thinking when they read that book.
When you say the character in the book, not the person you want them to play, just give me a very brief reminder of who that is without spoilers or anything. Just be like, this was this person. Yes. Just so I can remember.
Yes, I will. Okay, so I have them on my phone, YouTube.
YouTube, I'm going to put up pictures of every person we mention so that you can see it. Spotify, if you want to see what we put on there, just head over to YouTube or Google on your phone.
Maybe I can make a little collage of the characters.
I think every book will do a post for it.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. So for Knox, you know Knox. He's like the main like what is it?
The love interest.
Broody Sunshine.
Oh, Grumpy Sunshine.
Grumpy Sunshine.
Daisy's man.
Yeah, Grumpy Sunshine. So for him, I chose what's his name? Jamie Dornan, which
that's that one guy that I saw.
Yes.
You have to show me the picture.
Yeah, so he's an Irish actor. He's in The Tourist, which is a newer show on Instagram. Not Instagram. On Netflix. And then when I was looking into him a little bit more, he's Christian from 50 Shades of Grey. So I had no idea. That just goes to show that I haven't seen all those movies.
I haven't seen the movies at all.
But he's handsome. Especially with the beard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's funny is with some of mine, I'm like, only if he looks like this in the movie.
Oh, I have a note in here for somebody else. But he, in The Tourist, if no one has seen it, he is kind of he's just like harder. Like, I don't know. I had a crush on him while I was watching it. And then when I thought of Knox, I was like, this is who we need. Yeah. So that for him. And then Naomi, which is Daisy. Okay. Daisy Naomi. She's the aunt. She's
because he calls her Daisy because her name wasn't Daisy. Because she has daisies in her hair.
It literally says it somewhere on here, I'm pretty sure.
No, on the special edition I got.
Oh, on the special edition. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I know that the cover has it.
Yeah, I gifted Danielle Illumicrate special edition.
It is so beautiful. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So pretty.
Yeah, it was so sweet. He's the best. So for Naomi, I chose Alexandra Daddario. She's from Baywatch and The White Lotus.
Interesting. Really?
Sometimes in movies, she kind of bothers me, to be honest.
She definitely looks like Girl Next Door.
Yeah. She just...
Which makes sense.
She's really soft in a lot of... Like, soft in, like, a good way, where she's, like, a really nice, sweet character. She's easy to like. That being said, she does bother me in some of the stuff that she plays, just because... She's kind of a specific to the role, but she just has like a really sweet, soft smile. And doesn't wear, when she wears, I don't like it when she wears a lot of makeup because I feel like it masks her natural beauty. And I thought that like the natural beauty of her is just perfect for Naomi.
Yeah.
And then Tina, which is Naomi's twin sister, would also be her, but just like a more haggard version. of her, and I couldn't find any pictures of her just looking
Oh,
like
yeah,
shit. So.
yeah. And that was a really interesting, like, I don't know, like, I can't remember if it was more random or it was interesting, her sister.
I know.
I wanted more of her sister.
I
more
know.
of that story.
Maybe she'll have her own book. But she, I figured when she played, if she plays Tina,
yeah.
she would have like bleach blonde hair, but like that's brassy, that's like grown out and has like a red bra showing, like
Yeah.
just like trashy. It's kind of how I picture
Yeah.
her a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Nash.
Wait, let me see the other girl. That girl.
Oh, well, it's just the same girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're twin sisters.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's like they're just the same character.
Yeah.
And then Nash. Nash is Knox's brother.
That's the second book guy, right?
And he's like oh my god, that's such a good. Also, I was thinking about this. Side note, you don't like the Grumpy Sunshine. You don't get Grumpy Sunshine in the second book.
Oh, really?
And so I think you would like it because Knox is like back burner and he's just like fully like domesticated in a relationship and is so sweet. He's like, I'm not going to spoil anything in the book, but he's a little out of his character like he is in the first book where he's just like chipper yay guy. He's a little out of character for some of it, but like rightfully so.
Yeah. But then the third one is Grumpy Sunshine again.
I haven't read the third one because I'm
not even Grumpy Sunshine. It's Enemies to Lovers, I think.
Yeah, there's so much there.
Yeah. We don't have to go into it.
I haven't read it yet because I have it and I don't want the series to end.
You're doing the thing that a lot of people do, myself included, is read, like, start a series and then there's one book left and you don't finish the series. Like, will you ever? Because there's so many books where I have one series where I have one book left in the series and I don't.
I'm probably going to read it. I'm going to read it after I read Magnolia Parks, I think, after that series. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll read it before then.
Do it as a palate cleanse between
That's a good idea. Because,
series.
like, they're big books, which is one of the reasons why it was hard for me to start it, why it was hard for you to start it, you know? Yeah. So, it's daunting to get into, and then I love it so much, and I'm just so sad. Maybe if I get confirmation that a show is coming out, I'll read it. So then I'm like, okay, it's not fully over yet.
Right.
Okay. End of that little tangent. So Nash, have you seen This Is Us?
Maybe.
It's like the three kids. They're triplets.
No.
Okay. So for Nash, I chose Justin Hartley, which is Kevin Pearson on This Is Us. And I just thought that he would be such a hot Nash. Yeah. And he kind of like him and the guy I chose for Knox, Jamie Dornan, I feel like they could look like brothers. You know, he's cute and he's a little more clean cut, a little cleaner, softer around the edges than Jamie Dornan is. So I was like, that would make a good good couple there. Not good couple, good brother casting. And then Lucian was hard.
Yeah, Lucian is the third guy.
Yeah, he's their best friend. Yeah. So he's the third book. And so there wasn't much context other than he's just kind of mysterious. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. So I had a really hard time with this. This is when I used the fan casting and looked at all their options. And then I like Googled all them separately and looked through pictures and nothing screams. So I don't feel great about this one. But this guy is like handsome and kind of just plain. Sorry.
You just picked a handsome man. You're like, whatever.
Amwell. Yeah, exactly. He just like, he fits with the other two guys. Mm-hmm. So I could see like a trio of those guys. Okay, so he's from Arrow, which I've never seen, but he's like a comedian actor.
Oh, he's very handsome.
Yeah, he is very handsome. But it's not screaming Lucian.
This is where I was like, don't get mad at us because people are going to picture something totally different. Yeah. And I don't picture him, but
I don't picture him, handsome. But I wouldn't be mad if he was Lucian either. Okay. So Sloane was fun to choose. So
best friend.
But best friend.
Or
this is the one that's the like enemies with Lucian. Yeah. They go way back and knock him out. And this is like these two people.
This is the one. Yeah. Okay. I was
or what the third book are about.
A spoiler there, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember her.
So, and I really like her for this. When I saw her, I was like, this is perfect. It is Brienne Howie. She's the mom on Ginny and Georgia.
Oh, I love her.
Picture her with glasses and like in a cute little librarian bun.
How?
In the Southern accent, because I just imagine this is going to have Southern accent.
That's such a good pick for her. I love Ginny and Georgia too.
Oh my God.
I have one episode left in the last season. I haven't watched it.
There's a new season coming out soon, right?
Yeah. So I need to watch that other episode.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know.
Oh my God, that is such a good episode.
I know. I don't know why I haven't watched that episode, but
you know that song, Georgia.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That song will give a whole new meaning on that episode for you. Okay.
To make sure
Liza J. Liza J is, I think she's the grandma of Knox and Nash.
Yeah, she like basically runs the place.
Yeah, exactly.
She's everybody's.
She's a widow, like So I wasn't going to cast her originally because there's a lot of characters to cast. So I was like, was she someone that I should like really cast right now? And I went to that fan casting page and looked at all the options. And I was like looking and I was like, oh, like she would be cute. She would be cute. This is good. And then I landed on Margot Martindale. Mm-hmm. And I was done. Like, she's perfect.
Oh.
Especially with her sweet Southern accent.
In Harry Potter too?
I think so. She's in everything.
She's the evil woman in Harry Potter, I think. I could be wrong, but that's who it looks like. That's funny.
Yeah, she's in stern. Everything. She's stern. She's sweet. Mm-hmm. She does a good accent. Like, she's perfect.
I keep looking at the camera to make sure it doesn't turn off.
I know.
I'm like, dear Lord, do not turn off.
You will see us this entire episode.
Yeah. Even if it cuts off for a second, I'm going to catch it.
Yes. And then I forgot all about Steph, which is the gay best friend of Naomi.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot all about him and I felt horrible.
Yeah.
And that was a really hard one to cast for. So I was doing some research and I landed on Matt Bomer. Just imagine him just like...
Studley coming in with all the makeup. Mm-hmm. Bag of makeup.
Yeah. So he's really handsome and I thought that was the perfect person.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about Lena. My fan casting for Lena. Lena is... Sorry, I'm playing footsies over here. Lena is Knox. Well, okay, it's like kind of going to be mildly a spoiler, but Knox's ex-fling. She comes at the end of the book.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
She's a badass.
Okay, that's what I was thinking the other girl was. The best friend girl.
Oh, Sloane?
Yeah.
No, Sloane is the librarian.
Oh, yeah. Okay, and Lena is the...
Lena is just...
third book.
No, Lena's second book.
Oh, okay.
Lena's second book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah. Lena is just, like, badass. Mm-hmm. She comes in... She's confident. She don't need no man. Mm-hmm. She's just here to say what's up kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Phoebe Tonkin, she's from the Vampire Diaries and from H2O. Do you remember H2O?
Old. I remember the name. I don't remember the show. Oh, yeah. Oh,
she screams, fuck off.
Yeah. You know what I love is I love that all these people are like mature. Mm-hmm. You know, because I do see this as like mature people.
Yes,
not like young.
Yeah. Well, as I'm Googling, I'm like hot actors, 30s to 40s.
I know. That's what I was.
Because I was like hot actors, and it was like Johnny Depp when he was 18, and I'm like, no, like now.
Yeah,
like,
now.
Their age now.
Yeah. That's great.
I purposely didn't.
You have to send me all those pictures.
I will. I purposely didn't cast Waylay.
The kid?
The kid.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I tried for a second, and I was like, this feels weird.
I can't fan cast kids. I can't think about it.
And then on the fan casting, they had, they had kids that they were choosing on there.
Really?
And so I was looking for just kind of like a sassy, bratty looking kid. And then I found a couple, and then I Googled them to look at other pictures of them just to get like a well-rounded, opinion, I guess. And then they were 16. I'm like, I'm looking for an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
So it's really hard, and this isn't a real show, and I didn't feel like I had to do it.
Yeah, no, I didn't do the entire cast or entire amount of characters in this book because there's just too many, but
yes. Okay.
You all done?
I'm done with mine. Yes. Okay. What about
I'm going to do Magnolia Park.
Weird. Your favorite book.
I'm so excited. And this was really hard for me because I don't think any.
I don't think so red whenever you talk about Magnolia Parks. You love it.
I don't think anybody who would decide to turn this into a show or a movie would ever do it justice. I don't.
I bet everyone that like when a book or a movie comes out, there's always going to be people that love it that are like, no, you're ruined
like
it.
Even the people I picked, they're not perfect. They are not. Yeah. They're not my.
They're not in your head.
Yeah. Other than BJ, because BJ, I get so giddy. BJ is, I found like the perfect one, and I've always thought this guy was him. But
okay.
So I'll do BJ first.
Okay.
And he's like the main like guy in the Magnolia Park series. Daisy Hates has different people, and I only did a couple people from her series. But so Cam Holmes, have you ever watched Too Hot to Handle?
Yes.
Okay, so Cam is, I think, season 2 or 3, and he is.
Oh, that sounds familiar. I need to see a picture.
Just a vibe and a half. Like
is he an actor?
No, no, he does music now, but he's just from that show. And he is so handsome.
Oh my god!
I know
the hair. I love a man with curly hair because it shows that they know how to take care of something.
I know.
You know,
and
he's hot.
So good looking.
Oh my god!
I've been smitten about this guy, and when I think of BJ, it's him. So he's got. BJ in here has like tons of like the small tattoos, and he's got lots of little tattoos, and wears the jewelry, and he wears like high fashion, and it's just perfect.
Oh yeah, damn.
I know, so good.
I'm like blushing.
I know, he's so good looking. I know, and he's still with the girl from from Too Hot to Handle. They're actually expecting a baby right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I love
one of those shows actually did something.
I know, I know. Okay, and then Magnolia Parks was. This is one that was so hard for me.
Is that like her name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So hard for me to cast her because this is one of the ones where I'm like, no one will be perfect enough.
Yeah.
Because she's like, she's described as like just being this beautiful, like very Bambi-like character, flawless skin, beautiful skin tone. And so for the new covers that Jessa Hastings and the publisher did, they had this girl named Hannah Francis, and I think they really did a good job with that. So I kind of picked her too. I was like, I'm just gonna go with that because she's stunning.
Okay.
Very gorgeous.
Yeah.
But that's like how I picture her.
That's the picture I would choose to
show people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is very Magnolia Parks. Like just having a good time, happy.
And is it
center of
together?
Attention. Yeah. So imagine her and Cam.
Oh.
I know.
Yes.
I die.
That's good. That's good.
I did have one other person that I thought of, but she's older. And her physique doesn't really match what's described for Magnolia, but I think she is very, very gorgeous. And it's Patricia Bright, and she's an influencer on social media, but I think she's just stunning.
She is stunning. She doesn't scream like Bambi to me, though. Maybe just because of the serious face. Yeah.
But I think
she's beautiful.
Yeah. So then I did Bridget, which is Magnolia Parks' sister.
Okay.
And she is a huge part in the books too. And people are gonna laugh and they're gonna be like, "Shut up, no way." I chose Zendaya because I think Zendaya's personality, how funny she is, and just down to earth and wholesome, I think is Bridget to a T. And she's gorgeous too. So I would love to see Zendaya as Bridget.
Could you see her as Magnolia Parks at all?
In a way, but no.
Yeah.
No. I think she would do a good Bridget. I just cannot picture a Magnolia Parks. I need to see like more people. I need to just sit and click on my computer and go through tons, and then maybe
there's people all over the place that are dying to fan cast. So it's interesting, especially because the authors are trying to somewhat persuade
Yeah.
who the person is, what they look like a little bit.
Yeah, I know people are like freaking out about A Court of Thorns and Roses being adapted. People are saying it needs to be a cartoon. And I'm like, stop it right now.
What?
Don't say that stuff.
I won't watch it.
Yeah.
I won't watch it if it's cartoon. It'll ruin my whole thought. But you know, when people are posting videos of recent, you know, when they're like doing little video clips, every like man that they put for him, I just like get giddy over.
Wasn't you who told me he's Scottish or something?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I died.
Oh my god, I know. Okay, so what we're talking about is
I know. Quick break from Magnolia Parks to talk about
the map of
Perinthian.
Yeah, whatever the fantasy language. Is modeled after
Scotland?
No, like Europe.
Okay.
Or not the UK, like Europe. Or no, is it the UK?
I don't remember.
My geography, out the window.
I'll link the video in the description box that she sent me.
But it's modeled after that, and so precisely where
Rhysand
I think is yeah. So if it's the Night Court, or if it's just like, I think it is like where the Night Court would be. Is Scotland like in real life? So then someone did
this voice actor.
Yes, they did a little clip of reading something from the book of how Rhysand would say it, and it was just so hot.
Yeah, I was like, I need to read it again right now.
I know. No kidding. Like,
he needs to do an audiobook.
I wonder if they do like a show of it, if they do accents, or if it's just gonna be like normal plain Jane. That's gonna be how you're feeling about Magnolia Parks. I'm feeling about if they like how they're gonna cast that. I'm gonna be very picky.
A lot of people are freaking out about it. Like there was this actress, I don't remember her name, but she just liked a post about A Court of Thorns and Roses, and people destroyed her, tore her apart. Nothing was even said. She never mentioned like, hey, I want to try out for the role. Nothing. The book community tore her apart to the point where she removed her social media. I was like, you guys are crazy.
That's so
you guys
ugly.
are crazy. Be nice.
Honestly.
Like, so like people are psycho about ACOTAR. So I'm very nervous.
I'm nervous too. They need to do a really good job with that one. Yeah, because it's going to be hard to... I've been thinking about it. Just them making that into a show or movie or... I don't even know how they would do it. Maybe a movie for each book or like 2-part movie. I don't know.
I feel like there is so much that happens in those books that just a movie wouldn't be enough.
It's not going to be enough. It really won't.
Yeah.
Oh, anyways. I love that series.
Anyways.
Okay, back to Magnolia Parks.
Yeah, back to Magnolia Parks. Okay, so Daisy. Daisy is the main character in Daisy Hates. I picked Haley Steinfeld. And like Steinfeld? This was kind of a random one. I was just trying to find like an actress that was kind of badass and had that stern like look.
She's not the one from Modern Family, is she?
She is from so like Hawkeye, the show Dickinson, True Grit, Pitch Perfect. She did a lot of stuff.
Oh, what does she look like?
So she looks like this. And but Daisy I also pictured to have like a short bob. And yeah, Daisy was really hard for me. But I think she would do a really good job. A lot of her like pictures and stuff she kind of looks more like here. She looks badass. There you go. There's more pictures of her.
Oh,
but I think she could portray her really well.
Yeah.
So Daisy is like really into like art. Like I don't want to spoil anything. I can't spoil anything. But I think she would do a good job. Julian. Okay, don't come for me, you guys. Julian. So I'm in my 30s. So Magnolia Parks, they're a bunch of like young 20-year-olds, early 20s. So, but for Julian, I'm picturing someone way more mature because he's more mature in the books, and he's a like it's mob kind of, but they what they do is they this might be a spoiler, but I don't think it is. But they are art.
You haven't said which book.
They're art dealers.
Okay.
But they steal like high priced art and then resell it. And he basically runs that operation. So he's wild.
Okay.
So I fan cast Tom Hardy. I know he's much older than this series.
I need to see the picture, I think.
Tom Hardy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Just because Tom Hardy's a gangster. Like, he is so amazing. He was in Peaky Blinders. He was playing like I think the Scottish guy in there. But he's done a lot of like really good movies and stuff. So he's done. Oh, he was Bane in Batman. Batman? You guys don't come for me. I don't know that. I don't know
either. You just made me think of a couple other people that I wanted to throw in that I forgot to earlier. So.
Yeah, but I think Tom Hardy would do so good. Or I had another and only on one stipulation. I had Theo James, but only if he looks like this.
I was thinking about him for Nash.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
He's very good looking.
So good looking.
Yeah. I could only see him being Julian if he looks like this. And like,
I want to make sure we save documentation of this, so then when I read Magnolia Parks, then I can look at your vision again.
And see if it's the same as yours.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy will not be your vision. Because this is like a me thing, I think. Because I'm in love with Tom Hardy. I almost was like, Cillian Murphy, you know. Do you know who Cillian Murphy is? Oh, we talked about this. He's in Peaky Blinders.
Oh, okay.
I
haven't seen. I need to watch that. I haven't seen that.
Oh, he is. I'm in love with him too. But yeah, Tom Holland. So he is a boyfriend to Magnolia Parks.
Oh, wait, that's an actor's name.
Is it
Tom Holland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that? Wait, what's Zendaya's boyfriend's name?
Isn't that? Did I put the wrong name? I probably put the wrong name.
Yeah, Tom Holland is Zendaya's boyfriend.
Stop. Yeah. I messed it up. Oh, hold on.
Okay, I was like, wow.
Oh, see, I was thinking, you know, and I almost put him as somebody in here. That's really funny. Gosh.
I love that couple, by the way. Oh my gosh.
I don't remember his name then. Anyways, it might be Tom, and I'm getting the last name wrong.
Oh, okay.
I'll look it up. I'll put the real name on the screen because I'm probably mixing the names up there. But anyways, he is a pilot, and he was Magnolia Park's boyfriend in the book, and he's just a wonderful man in the whole thing. But I fan cast this guy named Bradley Simmons, and he's not an actor. he's an influencer, a fitness influencer on social media, but he looks so good and just looks like a wholesome, down to earth, just great man.
Oh, he does. He's like a golden retriever boy.
Yes, and that's exactly
with muscles.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's going to drive me nuts that I got his name wrong, and now I need to look it up and get it right. But I think he would be great. But there's one character who you guys are going to be like, hello, and his name's Christian, and he is Daisy Hate's boyfriend.
Okay.
And I could not, for the life of me, find a single person I thought was good enough to be could be him. So I didn't fan cast him. I was like, I'm not going to do it. But he's. I can't think of one. He's so good.
When I read it, then we'll have to go over this again, so then I can see if there's someone that fills that role nicely. This was really hard.
I know,
to fan cast.
Way harder than I thought.
I know. I was like, this will be easy.
I know. We were gonna like, let's do a couple books. Let's do like each do two. No, I got one book.
Yes,
and that's it.
So this started because we talked about it, I think last week, but Book Lovers by Emily Henry.
Yeah.
Emily Henry like dropped a hint that it's going to be something. She only literally had the first page. So we wanted to do it on Book Lovers, and then I was like, okay, I'll do that one, but I also really want to do Things We Never Got Over. Mm-hmm. And then that just consumed me, completely
Same with Magnolia Parks. I was like, I can't do anything else. But
yes. So I wanted to add a couple because I didn't add a picture in, but I put or this. So for Lucian,
Mm-hmm.
I also put, what is his name? I put Eric Dane. Do you know who that is?
Mm-mm.
He's Dr. Mark Sloan from Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, stop.
And I put only if he was younger. Because he's just too old for the role. But he would have been the perfect, just like hot, he kind of can be mysterious, you know?
That was Steamy, right? McSteamy?
Yeah, McSteamy. He's so hot.
He's so good looking.
And then I also...
You know Gerard Butler when he was young, too.
I'll have to see a picture of him. And then...
Spartan. The movie Spartan.
I'm like from under a rock, dude. I don't know any movies. I don't know any names.
I don't know a lot of them either. That's why fan casting is so hard for me. I don't watch a lot of movies.
Right. That's why the fan casting page was helpful because I don't know a lot of these people.
Yeah, and that's probably why I have influencers as my because I'm on social media, but I'm not watching movies.
Yeah. Okay, so one more. The boyfriend of Tina.
Okay.
Troublemaker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he had a good chunk.
He had a good chunk. Picture this. Okay, have you seen Good Girls?
Yes.
Manny Montana, Rio.
Let me see.
With his neck tattoo, just picturing him as just
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. But I don't know. I feel like he would have to be really thin for the role because I picture Tina and her boyfriend as just
emaciated and
yeah. But this guy, I don't know. He deserves a role. I love him. But I was thinking about him. I meant to put a picture of him in there, but I don't think that her boyfriend had a name in the
I don't
book.
remember. I kind of liked him though. He was funny to me. He's crazy, but
crazy. Yeah. I know, because the end of the book, he does have a really good chunk in there. So yeah, Monty. Oh my god, Manny Montana. He just deserves a role, but he has to be fully tatted,
mm-hmm.
and maybe even dyed his hair blonde. I don't know. Or wife beater.
Gosh, dude.
I mean that by the tank top, by the way. Don't come at me, but I don't know what else.
He probably is a wife beater too. Probably, he's crazy.
I mean, the character absolutely is.
Yeah,
I think probably. I don't know. All right.
But that's that. We said we were going to keep this short. We're at 42 minutes.
No way. Yeah. We need to stop saying that. We need to say this will be a long episode and we'll end it at 20 minutes.
I know. But that was really fun.
That was fun.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was great for us.
Yeah, it was really fun. I feel like I want to do this in the future.
I know.
Again. Maybe possibly Akatar.
You know what's funny is every episode we do, I'm like, oh, we're not going to have much to talk about.
I know.
And we went on so many little tangents that could be longer conversations.
I know. We always have to cut ourselves off.
I know.
We'll come back to that later.
Yeah. But we're going to wrap it up.
Yes.
Go save the babysitter.
Go save the babysitter. Next week, we actually will be talking about the book of the month.
Yeah, and it will be long.
It will be long because we haven't talked about it. Every time Amanda and I see each other, we start to talk about something book related, and then we say, oh, save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need to talk about everything from chapter 1 on. I have to get into the book with you.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I'm excited.
My God, you have to finish it. So
I'm going to read it tonight. I'm really excited.
Yeah. I guess we can't talk about it for a week though, because we'll have to wait. Oh, my
I was telling you that I was going to read it tonight, and then I think about it and I'm like, well, I got to edit the podcast. But I might just wait to edit and read.
It's good. Honestly, good. I had to wake up at 6 this morning for work, and I started reading last night at 8:30, and I couldn't find a chapter to stop at. So I just read until midnight. So I was so mad at myself, but I couldn't just go. I wouldn't have been able to fall asleep knowing that there was so much shit happening. Oh my God. It was so good. So I'm really excited to talk about it. Really excited. Shout out to Pinterest for this book popping up
popular
twice on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for listening and watching.
Yes.
And like always, please follow us. Give thumbs up.
Give them a comment. We appreciate the comments. We really like it. We try to engage with everyone. Go to our Instagram page because we're posting a bunch of stuff
we got some fun reels over there.
Yeah, super fun reels about werewolf sex and all the good stuff. Just be our friends on there.
I know. Yes. Yeah. But thank you guys, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Signing off.
Signing off.
Bye.